guys, it's Tay, aka the Goddess. Welcome to the Goddess TV. Alright, so everybody knows that I pretty much love astrology. If you know me in real life, then I'm always asking people what their sign is right after I ask their name, because I'm the type of person, I do believe in zodiac traits. I do believe in patterns, and I believe a lot of people, share similar characteristics based upon the date that they were born in. So today I invented a little questionnaire thing that I'm going to call the Zodiac Questionnaire. Basically, I'm going to give you my opinions on different types of, what am I going to give you? I'm going to basically, So basically what I'm going to do is I have written down 20 questions, and I'm basically going to say which zodiac sign best suits or applies to that specific question. So this is just based on my experience with asking everybody their zodiac sign, because I do ask everyone their zodiac sign, and I've made some observations and I've made some opinions about certain zodiac signs. So this is just all fun and games. It's kind of like a tag, I guess. Maybe I can get a trend started called the Zodiac Questionnaire. So we'll go ahead and get started. So the first question I have is, what is your favorite sign? My favorite sign is Cancer, women, and Aries, men. And I'm very specific about that because Cancer women, they're very fun. They're very, they have such an innocent and nice aura about them. They're usually very friendly, even though they kind of look sometimes, very cold and off to themselves. But once you actually get to know a Cancer woman is very, very sweet, and she's very, very generous as well. And Aries men, I think, are very, very sweet as well. I feel like Aries men and Cancer women have a lot in common. So both signs make you laugh. The second question is, which zodiac sign is immature? I'm going to say Aries, men and women, and then Libra, men and women. The reason why I say that is because Aries, I don't know, they're just immature to me. I mean, I love them because they are sweethearts. And like I said, they're very kind, and they're very soft, they're soft on the outside, but tough in the inside. But they're very immature. And I feel like Libras are immature. Those are the two most immature signs in the zodiac, in my opinion, as far as just like life goes. Like they don't really grow up, and that's not a bad thing. It's just that they don't grow up, and hey, that's just what it is. The third question is the best boyfriend or girlfriend in the zodiac. I have Leo, Taurus, and Virgo. And the reason why I chose Leo, Taurus, and Virgo, Leos, we all know, when they are in love, they're very generous. They're very pleasing. They love, to give love, and they love to receive love. I've had a lot of experiences with Libra men, and I also have a few Leo girlfriends, and they make really good girlfriends and boyfriends. Like when they decide to be loyal to someone, they're usually all in. Virgos are the same way. Like once they make a conscious effort to say, okay, this is who I'm going to be dedicated to, they're extremely loyal. Like they choose you, they just choose you. Taurus, same way. However, I don't think that they're as loyal as a Virgo or a Leo, but they are dedicated, and they do believe in marriage, and they do want that marriage and that loyalty from their partner. So the third question is, who are the biggest liars of the zodiac? I say Libra and Aries. And once again, Libra and Aries, I think that they're the biggest liars because they are the most immature. I keep saying that immaturity has a lot to do with wanting to please people. And I do think that Aries and Libras, they do like to please people because they are people. So, yeah, I think they're the biggest liars. Most toxic. All right, so I have a few in the zodiac as far as toxicity goes. So the toxic ones, in my opinion, are Leos, Scorpios, Cancer men, Libras, and Sagittarius. All right, so the reason, and I know I'm contradicting myself with the Leo, but let me tell you something. Leos, though they are good partners, if you guys watched my last video, I've had a horrible experience with a Leo, but I've had also good experiences with Leos as well. So yes, Leos can be good partners, but they also are extremely, if you don't have an evolved Leo, they can be extremely immature, they can be liars, they can be manipulative, they can be just horrible, just don't give a damn about anybody else but themselves. They can be very self-centered and very self-oriented, and that does not work well. They can come off very toxic. Scorpios, we all know Scorpios are manipulative. Sometimes they don't know what they want. Cancer men, same thing. Too many emotions, manipulative because they don't know what they want. Libras are just about fun half of the time. So when it comes to partners, they don't know what they want. And Sagittarius's interest is very fleeting. So they don't know what they want. So we all know that these 5 signs, I think it's 5, they don't know what they want. You know, when a person doesn't know what they want, they're toxic. That's what we learn from that. The best sex, I'm gonna have to say Cancer, boo. I don't know. I've never experienced a Cancer man before because I'm a Cancer, and Cancer man, I just feel like it's too much going on. It's too much water. It's too much emotion. It's too much manipulation, because I do think I'm a little manipulative as well. But I've never had sex with a Cancer. But from what I've heard from other women who've experienced a Cancer, they say that they love it, you know, like they have the best sex. But I can speak for Cancer women, okay, that we have the best sex because we tie our emotions into sex. In my opinion, deeper than any other zodiac, including Pisces. So that's just my opinion. Best dress. All right, I have like 4 for this one. So the 4 best dressed zodiac signs, in my opinion, is Leo, Libra, Pisces, and Virgo. The reason why I say Leo is because if you see a Leo, they automatically they care about what they look like, and they want to look good no matter where they're going. They're the type of person to look good going to the grocery store. They're the type of person to look good just stepping out to clean their damn car in the front yard. I've seen it. They will make sure that they look presentable and good at all times. Libras are so aesthetically pleasing. They know how to mix and match, and they just look cool. So they're, in my opinion, Libras are the best dressed because they get away with a lot of different things. And for that reason, that's why I also picked Pisces, because Pisces, if you notice, like a Rihanna, they're very eclectic too, and they're very aesthetically pleasing too. And they can be kind of like mystique with their wardrobes also. I think that's why I chose Pisces there as well. And as far as the Virgos and Leos, kind of the same way. Like Virgos, they're very good with details. So they can look very good when it comes to small, intricate details. And that really makes a big difference as far as, being best dressed. The most generous of the zodiac signs are definitely Leos and Libras. Like I said, Leos, they're very generous. They're very giving in every single way when it comes to relationships, friendships. They're just generous. Like, they're generous. They want to please, and they love to be pleased. And that's their love language. So they will give. And a lot of Leo men that I've experienced don't really expect much as far as like monetary compensation back to them. They just love to give. They know how to take care of somebody. Libra men the same way. I feel like Libra men don't really mind spending money on a woman. They don't mind necessarily trying to please you as much as possible in any way, sexual, emotional. Like when they're in it, I believe that they're really dedicated to giving to you. All right, so the ride or die. My ride or die pick is definitely Cancer women, Virgos, and Sagittarius. So Cancer women, again, they're just sweet. I just automatically click with Cancer women. I guess because I'm a Cancer, I don't know. But they're just super sweet, and I just see them being a good friend no matter what, not expecting too much in return. They're the type of person that reach out to you and make sure that you're okay without you even having to ask them. And that's the stuff that I admire, I guess, because I'm the same way. I like someone to check up on me, and Cancer women do that. And ride or die, also Virgos, I'm a Virgo rising, so I connect with Virgos, or I attract Virgos. And Virgos, I feel like they'll be your partners in crime. Like you can do like whatever with them and nobody will know. Like they'll help you escape if you happen to kill somebody. And Sagittarius is the same way. Sagittarius, they will kill that person with you, and then your Virgo will help you bury the body, and then your Cancer will keep the secret. So those are my ride or die 3 zodiac signs. Who is the most likely to be a serial killer? Sagittarius men, Virgos, Geminis, and I can't see with this light. Oh, and I think that's Libra. That's Libras. I think I have Libras down here. But I'll say for sure, Sagittarius males, Virgos, and Geminis. Sagittarius men are crazy. I've had a Sagittarius terrorist man pull out a gun on me. Gemini men give me weirdo vibes as well. And Virgo men, they come off too perfect where it gives serial killer vibes. So I do think that those will be the most likely to be serial killers. Who's the most likely to be a Jesus figure in the zodiac? I'll say Cancers and Pisces. These both are very spiritual, and I do think Cancers and Pisces have like a connection to the spiritual world that is a little bit more intense than the rest of the signs in the zodiac. The best kisser of the zodiac is definitely, in my opinion, Aries, Cancer, women, and Taurus. So Aries, I've known they're the best kissers, period. Like, I don't know how, I don't know where they learn it, but no, Aries are so passionate when it comes to kissing. It's almost like, wow, like you feel like you're making love with your mouth with an Aries. And then Cancer women, so I've never really actually kissed a Cancer woman, but the Cancer women that I have talked to, I don't know, I just feel like I can just tell, you know, I've heard things, but also I can just tell Cancer women are very passionate when it comes to kissing. And also a lot of the other zodiac signs really just don't like kissing like that, you know. So yeah, Cancer women. And then Taurus, they love Taurus men. Oh my gosh. And I probably took Taurus women too. When it comes to kissing, passion. Who's the messiest? Y'all could probably agree with this. Libra, Aries, and Gemini. We all know, okay? Libras I've had a weird experience with a Libra girl. I've had 2 weird experiences with Libra girls, and they were just extremely, like, immaturity, you know? So that's what ties into being messy. And Aries, once again, immature. And then Gemini's kind of fib to me a little bit. They come off kind of fibbish and floppy, and that's kind of messy to me. But they're fun people. So yeah, those are the most messy: Libra, Aries, and Gemini. And then who will be the millionaire status of the zodiac would definitely be Scorpio, in my opinion, Virgos, Leos, Capricorn, and Cancer. Scorpios, because I think Scorpios are very driven. Virgos are very determined, and they are about action. Leos, money just seems to follow them. They just attract abundance. I don't know how, but they usually just attract abundance. Capricorns, they work hard. They'll be the ones that save, but they work very hard. They're gonna keep multiple streams of income. And Cancers, they're just very good with money, so they're good at saving money and holding tight to money. Who's the most confident of the zodiac? I'll say Libras, Virgos, Leos, Geminis, and Aquarius. And this is just my opinion. Libras, they don't really compare themselves to other people in an egotistical way. You get what I'm saying? So that's what makes Libras very confident, in my opinion. They're very humble and down to earth. Virgos, kind of the same way. They're very humble and down to earth, but they compare themselves a lot. Leos, Leos is gonna just be confident and full of life and vigorous because they're self-centered. So they're gonna think they're the best at everything. Geminis, I admire their confidence. They have just this way of making things happen, and that doesn't let them down as far as like building up their confidence and their security. And Aquarius just don't care. They don't care about what anybody else has to think. They're so in their own worlds that they don't really compare themselves to anybody. And I absolutely adore confidence when it comes to Aquarius people, especially women. Most likely to be famous, in my opinion, it would be Virgos, Leos, and Geminis. Virgos, because I don't know, it's so many damn Virgos on the earth, and Virgos are an earth sign, so I feel like they dominate earth. There's just so many of them that, hell, for every 12 Virgos, there's another sign, a different sign than the Virgos. So I mean, yeah, you guys, there's so many of you guys that you guys will most likely be famous, because God created so many of you here, because this is your domain. Leos, I don't know, I just feel like because Leos attract so much, they're people persons, that they are kind of already usually famous on a smaller scale, like in the community or locally, that they usually are most likely to be very famous, you know, famous worldwide. Geminis, once again, because they're just dedicated and they have like a theatrical presence about them. And I do think that Geminis have the power of manifestation on another scale. Most likely to be complacent in life, I voted Scorpio, Libras, Virgos, and Aries. Scorpios tend to get lost in the sauce, in my opinion. From what I've learned, Scorpios can be very comfortable with where they are. I know that's a contradiction to what I said earlier, but you got to understand that there's good and bad in every part, and I feel like Scorpios battle with that, with wanting more versus, you know, being comfortable with what they have. So I do think Scorpios have the tendency to be very complacent if they allow themselves to be. Libras, same thing. Libras are usually about fun, and they can kind of get caught up into just maintaining and living life comfortably, versus actually pursuing more or being inspired to pursue more. Virgos tend to be a little bit more humble. Once they fight out of that humbleness and really start reaching for their full potential and not being so hard on themselves and pre-planning so damn much and just doing it, you know, they would be more. But I feel like that's their battle with complacency. And Aries, once again, they just like to be comfortable. Aries are kind of like Libras. They like to have fun, and before they look up, their whole life could be gone, you know, because they waited till the last minute to try to complete a goal. I have 3 more. Which zodiac I feel like I can't trust? I feel like I can't trust Aries, Capricorns, and Sagittarius. Aries, once again, they're kind of immature. Especially the women, I don't know. I feel like I can't trust the women because they're such people pleasers that they'll probably cross me in some way. I don't know why. Capricorns just seem like they have hidden agendas. I don't know why. It's just an aura about them that I feel like they're very self-motivated. And I don't like that. And Sagittarius are very cold, and I feel like they're very unpredictable as well. Sagittarius men and women are very unpredictable, and self-serving as well. The most fun, we should all know what that one is by now. Sagittarius women are most fun. Libras, Leo, Aquariuses, Geminis, and Aries. The last question is, which sign does the world need most of? And you're probably gonna know what I'm gonna choose. It's gonna be Cancer and Pisces, because we're the sweetest. Like, if the world was filled with more Cancers and Pisces, everybody would be in kumbaya. It would be a peace type of mantra or something. Like, everybody, it would just be like kumbaya. So anyway, those are my 20 zodiac questionnaires. You guys should write down these questions and then, you know, answer them yourselves. Tag me in it. Here's a video idea. Let me know. Like and subscribe. My next video will be on your notifications. Bye.